So I'll just do a quick recap for us. You guys had woken up on, what was that, the fourth day of your journey? Fifth day, I believe. Still fearful from the nightmares from the previous evening. You had discussed your dreams a little bit, and Zephyr had mentioned that he was very cautious of some shadow creatures that day. He was somewhat right, as you guys ended up facing off some strange tree creatures affected by a black ooze. Zephyr accidentally almost killed John with some very terrible punches, but despite that, in a violent battle, the heroes were able to defeat the trees. Continuing their journey, they traversed higher and higher into the Sirios Mountains. The following day, the fifth day of their journey, they encountered a dwarven family from Pride's Call being attacked by goblins. Rushing in to save the family, they made short work of the goblins and then heard some rather scary things about what is going on in Pride's Call. And they were unable to convince the dwarves to travel back to Pride's Call with them, and they parted ways, with the dwarves heading on towards Stolithal Mine. The sixth day of their journey was again arduous, wiping out most everyone but Rain, leaving them exhausted. And then on the seventh day of their journey towards Pride's Call, it began easily enough without anyone aware of the tragedy to come. Encountering a sketchy rope bridge, Rain was pulled away from the group by a message from an old friend. She followed a sketchier pathway of broken rock up the side of a cliff to a small cave where she encountered an angry and betrayed Uni, an old friend of hers, searching for something that she believed that Rain took. The battle that took place between them was rather one-sided, as Rain mostly defended herself, and then their duel was interrupted with a panicked cry of Zephyr's name from Jean that echoed through the canyon. As the two were dueling, Thegro and Throgrim were crossing the bridge with Sisyphus in the cart, and they made it safely across before an arrow struck a rope, sending the bridge falling into the depths of the chasm. Jean and Zephyr on the other side had attempted to follow the path that Rain had taken before Zephyr had fallen into the depths below. Jean's outstretched fingers unable to grab Zephyr's hand as he spiraled away. Rain ran away from Uni as she heard her brother's name screamed out, racing to see what happened to her brother, and almost falling herself, Jean and her looked into the crowd below, with Rain falling down to her knees, and that is basically where we left off last week. Any questions from anybody?
Where are we exactly? Like, I know we were on the other side. We were on the other side from the rest of the party on the other side of the crevasse. But how far from the remains of the bridge are we?
I would say that you guys are probably up to this point because you didn't make it far before Zephyr had fallen. So everybody else is kind of over on this side of the bridge. When Rain went up, she kind of followed this path and then kind of went up and then around this corner of the cliff face up here. And so now you two are kind of standing at this point. The bridge is broken, but there's probably 60 feet across from side to side.
Oh boy.
It's probably, I would say, within like shouting distance of both sides of the bridge too.
Okay.
Degro, are you trying to talk?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay, we're just getting a little feedback right there, I think. But I guess we'll turn it over to you guys, Jean and Rain on one side of the bridge and Thegro and Throgrim on the other side of the bridge. What do you do after this has taken place?
I think at the moment, Rain is just too stunned. Yeah, she's just on her knees in the snow, like, stunned. For a good chunk of time.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same, honestly, myself, because I don't know. That was rough.
I'll up to the edge and peek over to see if I can see anything.
Yeah, just looking down, all you see is like that misty cloud. It's hard to tell how far down it goes, but far enough that it's likely fatal.
have to get down there. I have to... He has to be alive somehow. Maybe he grabbed a ledge. Maybe he's dying on a ledge somewhere.
Rain.
I think she's like scrambling in her bag for rope. For 30 feet of rope for a 300-foot cliff.
I very gently try to kind of grab your arms. Very gently.
She will pause to look at you.
I'm sorry. He's not... He couldn't have made it. No one could have.
He can't be gone.
Whatever you wish to do, I will go wherever you go. I have failed and I get on my knees and I take out my sword and I put it in my hands. I offer it to you and I say, C'est Jean d'Avant. I pledge myself to you in recompense for the debt I have caused you. And on behalf of my house, I seek your pardon for my grievous failure. I vow to serve you until this failure, for however long that may be, is corrected.
No.
He eyes him a little bit for a moment, and then
you see a person who is like absolutely dead serious. Like, it's difficult to describe how vulnerable and absolutely just not embarrassed isn't the right word, just failure.
Yeah. She'll get on her knees in front of him and kind of like put her hands on his sword and push it against him gently. Jean, if anyone got him killed, it was me, not you. I
could have saved him. It was my fault.
I brought him here. I fucking went across the stupid rocks. I did this. I killed my brother. Tears kind of start streaming, and then she lets go and goes back to pulling out the rope and looking at it and looking down at the cliff, just lost for answers.
We'll pause there just briefly and move over to the other side of this chasm here to Throgrim and Thegro, as you kind of hear, I would say probably cries from the other side.
I asked Thegro if he has any rope, because I don't.
Yes, actually I do.
Oh, we have to try to get down there.
I don't think I have that much rope. He couldn't have survived that fall.
No, but we can't just leave him there.
You are correct. But he is back with the land. He will be honored by us. And all we can do is mourn him.
Throgrim, do you want to roll me an insight check just real quick?
Yeah.
This might be a little harsh, but it could also mean the deaths of you and your other friends to try and recover his body. So I'll leave that up to you, but you looking down at this chasm know that if you attempt this, it could likely result in other fatalities too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what to do. What should we do, Thagro?
I would say about this time, you guys start noticing some movement coming from up ahead, and what looks to be a man is sprinting towards you, and towards this cliff face.
How close is he?
I would say that he is probably about 100 feet away at this point, but he's sprinting and moving closer too.
Thagro, do you see that man running towards us?
I do. And I'm gonna pull out my great axe and just kind of hold it there and be like, "Stop! Who are you?" Or what do you? Something like this.
Karusu, how do you say your name? Karusu? Karasu. About, probably 60 feet away, you see a rather large orc and a rather short dwarf standing at a cart and what looks to be a broken bridge behind them, and one of them is shouted for you to stop.
I'll slide to a stop and just kind of slightly head tilt to the side like a dog analyzing a situation, and then he's gonna be like, in Orcish, I mean you no harm. I hear screaming.
What do you want?
To figure out what the screaming is?
Yeah, you probably didn't hear too much screaming since Zephyr didn't scream as he fell. He only laughed, but you did hear
I heard that.
Yeah, the sharp shout of Zephyr's name from Jean.
Yeah. He'll kind of unfurl himself like a bird, like how they do that weird shimmy. His coat kind of dropping down. He's gonna casually walk up to them.
And what do you look like?
He is a 6'3" elf, high elf, and with long black wavy hair, with a feathery-looking trench coat, with a giant eye on the hood of the trench coat. Other than that, he's in basic, cargo pants, and he looks like he's ready for war kind of look.
Were you still speaking Orcish?
He would say that last part in common.
Okay. A man fell down the cliff back there. We're trying to think of a way to get down to him.
He kind of chuckles. I can tell. You guys are trying to wake the whole area.
Well, there shouldn't be too many people out here. Do you have rope?
He eyes the dwarf. You mean to climb it?
If we have enough rope, yes.
I could check my reserves.
I'll tell him in Orcish, it's a long way down. Don't want to sacrifice any more people.
You'll just see him look at you and nod. I know these areas. This isn't one you wish to scale down.
Alas, I'm at a loss. I don't know what to do.
Take dirt over the side. Let the dead be buried.
Throgrim, I will say with your insight check that you had previously rolled, with your rope, you could potentially like try and shoot an arrow or throw a spear over to the other side and at least connect the two ropes so you can get your party back together is one of those options that you could potentially do.
So he pulls out 50 feet of rope and throws it down. There's rope. Do with it what you will.
Yeah, not enough to get down the cliff, but enough to perhaps reconnect to the other side.
Well, if that's your goal, he'll find a strong-looking tree, kind of cinch and tie it off.
No trees. You are above tree line, my friend.
The actual wooden posts of the bridge itself should suffice.
Yeah, the wooden posts will work, or there's like some large boulders around, but I'd say the bigger problem that you currently face right now is the chasm is about 60 feet across, and it sounds like you got about 50 feet of rope.
Oh, I also have 50 feet of rope. We have 100 feet of rope.
I should also have 50 feet of rope, so we should have plenty.
Now, do you guys shout across to the other side to inform them that you're about to be shooting arrows towards them?
Yeah, probably a good idea.
I'm just gonna scout.
We'll pause there just real quick, and we'll go back over to the other side of the chasm. Rain, you are still currently pulling rope out of your bag last we left you.
Yeah, I think she pulls it out and looks down, like, at the size of this cliff and the length of her rope, and as much as she's desperate to get down, she's also wise enough to put two and two together. And, it's probably just stunned, like, Jean would start seeing her shake a little and crying again, like, just unable to think of what to do here.
I would say I'm sorry. It's not, I don't want to lose both of you. I already failed to keep one of you aloft. I can't lose another. Excuse me. We need to figure out how to get to the other side.
And then I'd say with that, do you want to... I'd say you don't even need a perception check. Looking over to the other side, you do see somebody else standing with your friends over there.
Hold on. And I kind of stand in front of Rain, kind of put my arms out. Who's that over there? Who is that over there? Oh.
Now, for the first time, she'll look over across the chasm as he says that. Yeah. I don't know.
It doesn't look like he's fighting them. Should we try and find a way across? Can you see a way across?
In fact, you're probably looking at them, and they're probably pulling rope out of a bag, each of them, like Karasu is pulling rope out of his bag, Thegro's pulling rope out of his bag. Like I said, the chasm is probably within shouting distance. If you did want to shout to the other side, you can communicate.
I might be able to throw a spear with the rope or something, I don't know. But it's too far.
All my powers are completely useless here. Useless. I couldn't save Zephyr. I have no way of getting us across this chasm. I'm useless.
You didn't kill him, Jean.
Yes, I did. I absolutely did. I was the only one with the power to save him, and I failed. It's as simple as that. It was me who had the idea to go looking for you, not Zephyr. It fell on my account.
I brought him to this fucking mountain to begin with. It was only doing this because of me. And then I left to... You wouldn't have had to go if I didn't leave.
Oh, okay.
Just out of the blue.
That would have been funny, but no.
For the edification of our online audience, we got a message that Karasu fired an arrow at our direction and was just kidding.
Do you fire that arrow with the rope over to the other side, though?
I could do that.
Yeah, so I would say, like, not at you guys, but near you guys. You hear a thunk as an arrow sinks in with a rope attached to it.
I suppose they solved that. And I'll stuff my rope back in my bag. And then
I mean what I said, Rain. I owe you a debt. I failed you. This is all my fault. I don't care what you say, what you think. This will always be my fault. And
I don't want to get you. I don't want to get you killed either, Sean. It's fine.
If I die to right this wrong, then my death will redeem my honor and the wrong I have done to you. That means nothing to me. I'm gonna make a active deception check. Hold on. What the hell? Where did my character sheet go? Just kidding, this is my first time opening it. Okay. That's okay.
She's not really in a frame of mind to incite anything anyway, so I think you're pretty good.
Yeah, this is more for my edification. Like, if it was above a certain number, I was going to say something, but no, he just kind of seems serious, guilty. He seems to mean what he says. That death will redeem his honor if he dies serving you.
And what about my honor if it were to cause your death? I can't live with that guilt.
There's a saying among my people. There is no love like the man who is willing to lay down his life for his friends, for his comrades. There will be no dishonor for me in that, nor will there be for you.
I doubt it'll feel like that when it happens. If it happens.
You see, for a moment, when you say that you see Jean, you are reminded of how young as an elf Jean is. When you say that, he looks less like a man swearing an oath and more like a young boy trying to look serious about something for the first time.
Just eyes him for a moment and I'm not worth throwing your life away for. You don't even know. She just hesitates to say more. Her brother's dead, maybe. There's something in me that could hurt you, and I would never forgive myself. I've already caused this. I've already caused him to die. I can't cause it to hurt you. So please, keep your life to yourself. It's worth more than me.
I can't accept that. I've never heard something more foolish. You control your powers just fine. I've never had any indication that you would lose control or harm me.
Jean. I killed someone before. I didn't want to, and it happened. I'm not safe to be around.
You don't have to be alone. You have us. You will.
And we're gonna quick pause right there and go back over to the other side of the chasm where you've got the other three who are just kind of staring at you guys like, what the why aren't they coming over? We shot the rope over, do they know?
Asu just slowly reaches in, pulls out like a pipe and starts lighting it. So your friends, they seem to be very talkative.
It was her brother that fell. Give them time.
He kind of looks over the ledge and slides some dirt off the side.
I start making a stack of rocks.
It's a good thing you chose not to go down that cliff, because that would have been very bad.
Oh, I'm not much of a climber. It was more of a moment of panic.
What sort of rock formation are you stacking up? Just like a stack of rocks? Is it like a circle or?
Just like a stack of rocks, like how, I think like around Mount Everest they'll leave like those little, or like different cultures will like leave like the rock pile, like where it's like the bigger rocks and kind of like I guess like a pyramid shape.
Yeah, totally.
Like I just start praying.
Fegro, what are you doing in the interim? Sharpening your battle axe?
Yeah, that sounds good for Tegro. That's kind of his normal standby. I'm also going to very, very quietly, sting like an orcish, like Fallen Comrade song.
Okay, yeah, no, I dig it.
Yeah, just like a real quiet.
Cross will look over at the stone mound and then Druid craft chrysanthemums around it.
Did you do that?
Of course.
That's a nice touch, thank you.
No problem. It is sad, but it is nature. Death.
Aye. Well, we all must die someday.
Right.
But he was a young man. Just so sad to see him go so soon.
Young man. Human, I'm guessing.
Aye.
That is unfortunate. This area is treacherous. Where is it you're going? If you don't mind me asking.
We were on our way to Pride's Call, delivering ores from the Dolithil mines.
I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, but you'll find an empty embrace when you get there.
I heard bad tidings, but what do you mean by empty?
I mean, like, as in anyone who did run into the forest, and I've got him back in my settlement. But I've got some unfinished business if you wish to poke around in there.
You mean it's abandoned?
Well, empty does mean abandoned.
But what about the king? The army?
That's a fantastic question. As I said, I have unfinished business to attend to myself.
But what kind of business?
The settlement leader wants to know exactly what happened, seeing how, well, kind of close to the settlement.
Do you know anything?
I don't. I'm not going to venture into that by myself. I mean, I'm crazy, but I know woods a lot better than caves.
Have you encountered any creatures lately with black goo-like blood?
That's a good question, DM. Have I?
I would say no. You probably have not in your journey so far.
You know, to be frank, I try to avoid and stay clear of creatures when I'm out here trekking by myself.
That being said, you would have heard about the ooze from the refugees of Pride's Call that showed up at your settlement.
But the refugees from Pride's Call did mention the ooze that you described and speak of.
We heard they found it too from a family of dwarfs leaving Pride's Call.
Do you know what direction they were going?
They were heading back towards the Dolithil mine.
A business there too. Well, I know these woods pretty well, assuming your friends would stop talking and cross. He's gonna kind of look over. Who was related to the young one?
What do you mean by related?
Well, I'm going to assume this was more than just friend who fell.
He did mention it was her brother, and there's only one girl across, so.
Oh, well, which one do you mean by that? No, I'm just kidding. Elves are androgynous, and I'm an elf. I can make that joke. No, he's just gonna be like, Should we point out the beautiful shrine we've made? Might get them over quicker.
Now, on the other side of the chasm, do you guys begin your slide across the rope? Your zipline tour?
Tie yourselves to the rope.
Please, Rain, you go first. I can manage by myself.
She will go across. Wipe her eyes for going across, and then I think I will leave my rope so Jean might use it to tie himself to the rope, and I'll just shimmy across as is, even though I'm not strong. Kind of do the thing where I like hang upside down on it with my legs across and, you know, pulling on it. Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll me an acrobatics.
Oh, acrobatics I can do. Oh, barely, apparently.
Yeah,
Oh,
you were
boy.
able to, barely. Like, there was a couple moments where, like, maybe about halfway across and maybe you almost slipped. But you made it across. You you'll see a little shrine that has been built up, probably by the dwarf, since it's stone.
I kick it over. No, I'm kidding.
Thegro's probably finishing his orcish song, though I don't know that you would understand the words. And Jean, it is now your turn to cross. And I will say, if you tie yourself to the rope, you would have an advantage there.
I kind of sheepishly do that. Oh, I forgot to roll with advantage. But I don't need to roll with advantage. 13 is good enough for me.
The rope snaps.
No!
He accepted it. No,
arrow in your shoulder as another rope.
You know the
He
DM wants to
accepted.
kill you.
Yeah. No, he accepts it. He accepts it. He's like, all right.
You made it across just fine. Reunited, and it feels so good. Everybody's back together, except for Zephyr.
It's reunited in spirit.
Oh, Rain, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
She just looks like she's trying to find a word and then just nods in acceptance to what he said. And eyeing the shrine. I don't have anything nice to leave. Do you think I have like a souvenir from Toa or something that obviously wouldn't be in my D&D inventory, but something I could just like a shell or something?
You have a zither.
I'm not leaving that yet.
You do have something in your inventory that you did not get the chance to give back to him yet.
Yeah, I know
His
zither, but I don't think she'd be ready to like give that up right now.
The shamisen?
Yeah, shamisen.
Yeah, I would say there's probably some sort of trinket from your home that you would have. I don't know what it would be, but I'll let you kind of have a little bit of creative.
I know. Because he always loved nature and that sort of thing. I'm sure there was times when they were younger, they were like on the beach, and while she was staying patiently with Master, I can't remember his name, Gatsu. Like, he probably ran off down the beach like a little psycho, and eventually one time he came back and brought her a shell, a really pretty shell, and she's held on to that for so long and puts that on the shrine.
All right.
John is quiet. Doesn't really say anything. Doesn't really even make eye contact with anybody.
There is still a little bit of light left in the day. Do you press on? Do you stop where you are?
Well, I'm definitely not camping here. We're gonna move a little bit. She probably wouldn't even say that or any of that, just kind of start walking away from the cliff.
I'm going to get up and just kind of keep pressing on with her.
Yeah, I straighten up. I kind of puff my chest out and follow.
Throgrim? Karasu?
Rasu will just tap out the tobacco and put away the pipe quietly while watching them and just kind of take point ahead of them.
I just say a final prayer about Palor light watches over him, and then I follow everyone.
All right. You guys probably press on for another 2, maybe 3 hours before kind of wrapping up your day. There's definitely a somber feel around the campsite.
Did Karasu actually say his name to us?
I don't believe he has yet.
He's never introduced himself.
Yeah, you there, elf.
Where are my manners? He turns and bows over dramatically. Karasu.
I introduced myself. I imagine we would have done this, like, before camping.
Yeah.
Someone probably had to introduce me, because she's not talking right now.
After a while, after probably everyone else has introduced themselves, Jean will kind of look over at Karasu and say, Jean.
He's gonna nod at him. And notice the blade and nod at him.
Where do you hail from?
Oh, all over, really. Where haven't I hailed from? Kind of a trailblazer. The real question is, young man, where do you hail from?
I'm from Malaismere.
Ah, wonderful place. Help settle it.
How long ago, DM, was Malaismere resettled?
Just 1 second. I want to say it was 40 or 50 years, and you were also a part of that.
Was there fighting required?
Not so much fighting, but you were also moving into, like, you were leaving the Feywild and coming to a new land. So it wasn't so much like open war, but you guys definitely wanted to make sure that you were able to defend yourselves.
Okay.
Let's see. It was 135 PD that Malaismere was founded, and we're at 171, so about 36 years ago.
Okay.
I was a part of the first expeditionary team, sent out from the Feywilds to secure land.
Would I know?
That would make sense of kind of what you would know. Like, there was like a little bit of an expeditionary force that went out and scouted out potential sites.
Were they warriors? I mean, what kind of position did they occupy in our society?
I would say more like scout type. Like, they would go out kind of on their own, quietly, not to like steal things, but like gather information, see what the lay of the land is, come back and report, and from there you guys would make your deliberation of where to settle, you know?
Gotcha. Okay. What took you away from Malaismere? I don't recognize you.
See his shoulders kind of shimmy, like the feathers a little, and he's like, elven culture annoys me. I prefer much more the wilds.
I can understand that. You could say I'm away from Malaismere for the same reason.
Kindred soul.
Somewhat. I preferred our people when we didn't run off like cowards.
I would say that's tactical retreat. A wise move.
I call it
weakness.
I call it gutless.
Yes. I see your point of view, young man.
How old does this elf look, DM? Or I guess Karasu, like
he looks 30? Like mid-30s?
I guess, does he look older than? Does he look old like my dad? Does he look old like?
I guess here's a question for you. Do you know a lot about elven lore?
Yeah.
Okay, you would actually see that his eyes have silvered moons in them.
Perhaps a different kind of elven lore. I do not know what that means.
In D&D, that means like your time is coming soon. You have no idea when, but basically the goddess Sahanine has like called on you. So you got to wrap up your affairs.
Oh.
You would assume like he talks more archaically than like it sounds like your dad talking, or maybe like your uncles talking. Like it's almost a dialect that's like pre-calamity, if that makes sense. Like there's just almost a different accent or a tone to his words, you know.
Also, have we been speaking in Elvish this whole time? I feel like we would have slipped in. Yeah, I think it would feel like we've been. You're like speaking Noldorin with me, and I'm speaking Sindarin back to you.
100%.
Those of you out there
and when
who've
he
read
says
the
young man,
Silmarillion,
it's not like offensive.
No,
he
I
says
get
young
it.
man, it's more like just acknowledgement.
Were you alive before calamity, grandfather? I use that in the respectful way.
You see a smirk? Oh, that actually hurts a little. Yes. Unfortunately, you could say I was a part of the week.
Did you... Oh, I see. I mean, my issue is with the lords and princes of our people who led us away, not with, all of those who decided not to, stay and essentially commit suicide amongst the wreck of the calamity. There's no
odds. You mean the fat ones, the titled ones?
Yes. So you say you're from around here. Does that mean you have no home, or?
I guess at the moment my main location is a place called Schattengrad. A little settlement, nothing too amazing, but it is a nice little quaint home.
I would say the one unique part that does stand out for you, and one of the reasons that maybe you were drawn to it, is it's not just one people's, it's a collection of different species there. It's not just dwarves or elves or something like that. Everybody's kind of coming to here.
He laughs a bit and goes, "It's a lot of fun, actually. To meet the wildest people. I learned Orcish from there."
Sounds like a enlightening place.
Are different from our castes, our systems.
Sounds like it.
You with the blade. That's a rare sight.
Yes, I fancied myself oh shit, what was the group of knights called?
Bronze Gauntlets.
Thank you. Until very recently, I fancied myself a bronze gauntlet.
That's made your oath waver.
At that, he kind of maybe looks over at Rain and sort of falls silent.
And you would also probably know, too, just with your time spent through the calamity, almost all of the Bronze Gauntlets died in the calamity. So he's kind of taking up an ancient order that not a lot of people do these days.
Yeah. Well, lift your chin, Sir Knight. I don't remember many gauntlets looking down.
If we're at camp too, Rain probably stepped away while you guys were talking, and you just hear her playing her music sadly on the wind.
Yeah, are we at camp now?
Yeah, you guys are at camp.
Yeah, we've
okay.
I've been having this conversation with Karasu, I imagine, around the fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
in front of
While
the
they're
group,
talking,
so.
I ask Thagro, when do you think we should share the news Karasu mentioned?
Honestly, we can do it at any point. It should be known.
Yes. You know, you're wiser than you look.
Yeah, we orcs don't share things unless we need to.
Even that sounds wise in a certain way. But
I'm just gonna chuckle and clap him on the shoulder and just kind of start heading off.
yeah, it makes me
Are you like
smile.
going to bed?
Were we camping? I thought we were moving on.
No, you guys are camping.
Oh,
Like we traveled and now camping. We did move on before.
yeah. Apparently, I missed that part. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just gonna head back and I'll head to bed for the night.
Jean, Karasu, he had some bad tidings about Pride's Call.
Oh, yeah. That.
What tidings?
Well, an empty embrace awaits you, if that's where you're going.
Empty embrace?
Whoever did survive is over in my settlement now. That's why I came along. I was originally going to check it out for myself. When I got there, I didn't, want to go at it alone, and was thinking. So it brought me upon your yell, I'm guessing.
How did this come to pass?
The question. Started hearing rumors about ooze. I haven't seen anything. I also didn't go too deep in. I'm mostly good with forests, not caves.
What do you mean, ooze?
Well, your little friend over there said something of the sort. You fought ooze creatures. Inhabited trees.
Trees that bled ooze, yes.
Well, apparently that's what awaits us there.
More
You got
trees
You
with...
got kindling with your sword, right?
John, do you want to roll me either a history or an insight check?
Could I maybe get Arcana?
Nah, not on this. What I'm
Okay.
trying to give you.
All right, cool. I will do history. History. Fuck.
Yeah, unfortunately, that one's not quite high enough on there for what I was trying to give you.
Okay. Is it? I mean, do the dead walk, or is it just, as you say, ooze?
I don't know. If it could inhabit trees, I could only imagine it could inhabit a body.
Well, I mean, is that all the people of Pride's Call have said?
Oh, I'm sure the common folk didn't go venturing deep into that. They probably heard screams and ran.
Oh, we need to make a decision tonight. Continue to Pride's Call or somewhere else?
Well,
I have to. I mean, I have to find the king. I have to find King Grim.
I too want to see for myself.
Do want to go to Pride's Call. I have unfinished business there. I too need to find out what's going on exactly before heading home.
I'd say your search was just of the upper city. You did not go into the mines or into the undercity.
No, not alone. He's probably like, shit, what do I do?
I think we should go.
Business. Oh, sorry,
yeah.
go ahead.
Oh no, that's a better question.
What was
Sorry,
the
what was the question?
Oh,
What is your business?
Yes.
I have to figure out what the hell happened there. See, my settlement's not too far from Pride's Call. And, well, the man in charge was concerned when we started taking an influx of dwarves and sent me to figure it out. Hard for me to go back, renowned trailblazer and all, and be like, no clue. So I have to go in there and figure it out.
Is your settlement on the way?
I think you
No.
said it was to the west, right?
Yeah, it's to the northeast of Pride's Call.
No, Pride's Call is on the way to it.
Let me do this. This might help just a little bit. I will
He'll
say
do
though,
like a little sand drawing.
I will say though, you haven't, Throgrim, you haven't heard of Pride's Call. Thegro, you haven't heard of this, or not Pride's Call, Shattengrod. Jean, like, none of you guys have heard of this settlement before.
Okay.
Gotcha.
But you guys are about here. Pride's Call's about here, and then Shattengrod's just a little further up this way.
Yeah, he does like a little sand drawing for you guys. There's like grizzly bears. You see like a T-Rex.
Throgrim, perhaps we can go and speak to the survivors and learn at least a little more about what's going on there, and then we can go. Then we can go to Pride's Call proper.
The only thing I worry about is I kind of don't want whatever's down there to have time to fester.
That's true.
Yeah, but if we don't know anything, more of us will get killed, and I'm not about to let that happen.
They would have told me more if they knew more. They sent me to literally learn more.
Yeah, they basically with him, they had, so all of these refugees had showed up to Shattengrod. They were greeted by the leader there. They got basically all of the information they could out of him, and then sent Karasu to go and investigate further.
I'm foregoing to Pride's Call.
If there's not much to be gained by going to Schadengrad, then let's lead onward to Pride's Call.
I would agree. Either way, I've been dying to do this with another elf. He pulls out a game of chess. Ha ha! You fancy yourself savvy of warfare combat? All the knowledge on the above?
I'm afraid you caught me at a bit of a melancholic mood. Perhaps
Understood.
another evening, perhaps.
Understood. My sincerest apologies.
It was good to meet you, Karasu. I will try to keep my head up. And he kind of gets up, dusts himself off, and nods to both Throgrim and Karasu.
Sean, a moment, please. Help me find some firewood, some sticks, for a moment.
Okay. I will help him find some firewood and sticks.
Right.
He's gonna dust himself
away.
off. Guess I could always go hunting.
I sent you a message real quick to Jay.
John, me? Or...
No, Jay.
Oh, gotcha.
When I think we're alone, I kind of whisper to Jean, we don't know if he's even telling the truth. So I think we should go to Pride's Call, just make sure things are as bad as he claims.
Is there any DM? Do elves from where I'm from have any superstitions? Good lord, about like elves who leave Molaesmere without saying, who like leave our kind? Do we look down on them at all, or are they?
I would say there's a little bit of that, and you would know that as well, just being also one of those elves who has left a little bit. That being said, you are also trying to settle other areas. Like, you don't want just one city, you want to spread. So it's hard to understand what his motives are.
I certainly wouldn't trust him outright. That much I know. But I mean, he could ultimately be be a fine fellow. He seems all right so far to me.
He seems all right, but he did show up at a unconventional time.
Thorogrim, do you want to roll me a perception check?
Yes.
Can I roll an insight? Not on Thorogrim, but just based on my interaction with Karasu.
Yeah, totally. And then Thorogrim, it takes a minute to come to you, but you do remember somewhere on Karasu's body, you don't really remember exactly what it looked like, but you remember seeing a yellow sun symbol with a black bird in the middle of it.
Do I know what that is?
Ooh, you should.
Yellow sun with a black bird.
Would I have noticed this?
So this was in Erida's vision when she drank from the chalice, and she told you that she didn't think that it should go to the king, and there was another king that she thought it should go to. She remembers seeing a yellow sun and a black bird.
Ah.
Whoa.
And then, Jean, as far as you can tell, this guy's being entirely truthful with you.
Or am I? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Elves never lie.
Right? Noble creatures.
Well, Sean, I'll let you get back to what you want to do. I just pick up a random stick and bring it back to the fire and just toss it in.
Single stick.
I nod my head and at Thorogrim, and I go off by myself for the rest of the night.
I go hunting.
All right. Tegro, I would assume that you sleep.
Yes.
Maybe eat a little food.
No, I'm good.
At what point does Rain come back?
I think when it's pretty late, just kind of stuck out there in her music. When her fingers start hurting too much, she'd stop and try to write, can't write. Sit in the dark, and then eventually go back.
All right. Well, as you guys all are falling asleep, none of you can see this, but several miles away at the bottom of a broken cliff face, Zephyr.
What?
You have seen just complete blackness for a little bit now since falling, and suddenly you gasp back to life, and you are looking into the eyes of somebody that you know well, and you may even have feelings of love for. as Uni stares back down at you, and some sort of magical glow emanates from your body.
Are you an angel?
I can't believe you're laughing right now. Your entire body's broken.
I know. It hurts so fucking bad. Oh, God.
And she will slowly try to patch you up and drag you into a cave for you guys to kind of spend the night and recover in. And we're going to leave that right there and wake up the following morning over at our other campsite. The day begins, and it's a little misty morning, as there is definitely a little bit of rainfall around you. The thunder clouds are above you in the sky, very thick and gray, and it looks like it's probably going to be a rather miserable day.
Wind's howling. I am cooking breakfast from the shit that I caught last night before bed.
Rasu, that symbol you have, what is that? The sun with the raven.
Oh, well, the little settlement I belong to, I guess the guy in charge, nice guy. He's even got like a little prophet girl with him. This is his symbol, I guess, and because I'm a part of the settlement and I'm out in the wilds, he told me to wear it. So I look at it more like a game warden badge, I guess.
That's very interesting.
His name is King Koresh.
Another king.
Well, you know them kings, they like to grow like wildfire.
Would you say your king is a honorable ruler?
Yeah. No, actually, he's super kind. Like, I mean, this guy has like orc refugees and like, I think one or two other elves, and maybe even a drow I've seen walking around in there. A couple humans. Like, he's now dwarves. He seems to kind of be welcoming of anyone and everyone.
Other elves? Where are
They may
they
have been
from?
passing by. I don't know. I don't usually talk to elves.
Oh.
I would like to meet this king, if possible.
I know he likes to pick up refugees, people who are lost on the roads.
But I'm
To
not
answer your
lost. I know exactly where I'm going.
You just see Karasu smile and just nod. Which way to Pride's Call?
East.
Smiles and nods. But to answer your question, he's a good guy. I've really had no issues with him. And he seems to really care about the people who are lost in the woods that I find and bring back. So, you know, I wouldn't say he's evil. I haven't seen him, like, committing sacrifices in some dark deity's name.
That's good. Very good.
Yes, I would hope so.
Haven't seen black chains come out of his arm, you know. No, I'm kidding.
That was oddly specific.
Right? No, that was an out-of-character joke.
Okay, yeah, I figured.
But no, he's a good man, from what I could tell. The prophet's even a sweetheart. Helps little kids.
How much farther are we to Pride's Call?
Ooh, I'd say 3-4 days.
2 to 3.
2 to 3.
All right. And I don't know if any of you want to update Rain on the situation that we'll find there, because she was definitely not there when they were talking.
Yes, Thagros said it's good to let people know what's going on.
Yes.
Oh, and when she does hear of it, then she's just... Seems we have to investigate even more so now.
Rasu hands you chicken fricassee.
Frikadelia or something like that?
A fricadilly or whatever that was.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh, here, I made this.
You went hunting and you went for chicken? At the
Nah,
top
he
of
just
the
went hunting for like... He probably went hunting for any, like, bird that was dumb. Like, anything that was a quick, easy kill that
Dodo
he could
bird.
just get some meat off of.
Any dodo
Yeah.
birds in this world?
He's like, gotta love how stupid these creatures are.
Yeah, there were dodo birds.
I mean, up here, probably the only ones that you'd get would be eagles.
Tastes like chicken.
Called it chicken. Don't look too much into that.
Well, you are thankful for the morning meal that Kerosene provides, because your rations are starting to run low. That's for sure. You are starting to get a little bit low on water, and some of you are almost actually starting to wonder what the hell you guys are doing here, as this journey is starting to wear on you all. Can I please get a wisdom save from everybody but Karasu?
Lovely.
So for Thegro and for Rain, you guys passed, and you guys are able to kind of keep your composure throughout the day. Your tempers don't necessarily run as high as they could, but for Jean and for Throgrim, this day is starting to get on your nerves a little bit as the day progresses. It does start to feel kind of like you are on top of the world, as it spans below you in all directions, only sometimes obstructed by a higher peak or those passing gray clouds. Birds fly in the thermals, lazily letting the wind carry their wings, as you wish you had the ability to fly like the birds. Makes it look so easy up there.
Jean is just being quiet and just quiet, like just seems to be withdrawn, on edge. Yeah, he just kind of does a lot more of that, I guess.
Throgrim, how does your, I guess, not anger, but how does that kind of come forth for you? How do you show this wear that this journey has given you?
If anybody talks to me, I'm just kind of like short with them. Like I'm like stomping around, like if I see like twigs and stuff, I'm just like kind of like pulling them out and like toss them aside and just grumbling.
Being the cranky old dwarf that he isn't.
The cranky middle-aged dwarf.
Yeah.
Karasi's just like, I see the road has treated you all very poorly. What are we short on? Other than patience.
Short. Are you making a
Ashes,
joke
water,
about me?
emotions.
I assure you, I'm quite average height for a dwarf.
He looks over at Sean. What are we short on? In Elven this time?
I find your attempts at humor to be very funny.
I am not calling the dwarf short. I'm asking, what are we short on in rations? Everybody looks pissed. I could tell that's the way of the road.
Food, water, emotions.
Understood. Find a water source. I'm gonna totally dowsing rods this shit.
Oh, there's no chance. You guys are literally on top of a mountain. Like, you might get some snow melt, but yeah.
Yeah, in that case, he's just gonna start scooping up snow.
Don't need to scoop up any yellow snow.
Obviously.
Yes,
Another thing
obviously.
that's very tough up here is it's almost hard to breathe. Like, you are up at such a high altitude that it's like you feel very short of breath no matter what you're doing. The wind
I'll be right back. I got somebody at the door.
through every layer of clothing that you have, and your bodies are sore, your muscles are cramped, your blisters are starting to form blisters. This high altitude terrain has definitely begun to take its toll on you guys, and I'm going to need another Constitution save to see how well you guys are able to uphold this high altitude here. Hey, most of you guys are getting used to this.
Full of sheer spite. Jean hangs on.
It's the trauma. She's just like going forward.
She's too busy trying to find water sources.
Thegro, can I get that con save from you, please?
He did say someone was at the door. I don't know if he's back
Yeah,
yet.
sorry, somebody was at the door.
No, I'm not here. That's my bad.
Yeah, con save, you said?
Yeah, this high altitude's starting to wear on you.
Yeah, buddy.
So, Thegro, Throgrim, and Thegro, Rain, and Jean all succeed, but Throgrim and Karasu, you guys do fail. Nothing happens immediately, but you guys are starting to feel the wear of the day on you. And as soon as it seems like this day just can't seem to get any worse, these angry-looking clouds that have been kind of building throughout the day have started to build a little bit of like this electricity in the air, and the thunder rumbles around you, and you guys feel like you are potentially going to be trapped in a thunderstorm up here. You guys have a little bit of time to determine how you are going to try to escape this, but where there's thunder, there might be lightning.
Karasu.
Roll survival to find a shelter, preferably rock overhang.
Can I help Karasu with that? Well, no, I can't. I'm not proficient. Fuck.
Sure, go ahead and roll me a survival and see what you can get out of that.
You guys would know Rain's pretty good at it, so if you bump her out of her trance of depression walk, she would help, but I guess he doesn't need it with a 26. Never mind.
Yeah, I would say, looking back at the rest of the group, the best thing that you can tell them right now is run as fast as you can.
Time to hustle.
And can I please get athletics checks from everybody as you guys start to run away from the lightning?
Can it be acrobatics?
Can it please be acrobatics? We're jumping over rocks. We're avoiding rocks.
Yes, we're sprinting and dodging.
Yeah, sprinting and dodging. Please.
Please, DM, please.
Please. Please. Hold.
All right. I'll give you acrobatic.
Woo.
Yay!
Look at us go.
Yeah, we got the same amount.
All right, right behind where you guys just were, a lightning bolt hits the ground behind you, and you guys are safe for the moment, but I would keep running if I were you, so can I get another round of those, please?
Does my nat 20 help at all?
I'll give you advantage on yours with the nat 20.
I'll take that. I needed that.
All right, another lightning bolt hits the ground just right behind you guys. It's right on your heels, but you are again safe.
While we're doing that, can I look for outcrops, anything for us to go to?
Yeah, like I said, nothing. The closest thing that you can see is out in the distance and probably another 30 feet away or so, so I'm going to need one more round of that before you guys are able to get safe.
Oh, one more acrobatics check?
Yep. Or athletics.
Fuck! And that's a nat one, too.
Can I use my nat 20 to help pick him up onto his feet and drag him behind me?
I'd say that's a great use of a nat 20.
You can, but you will also likely take the damage that he's going to take from this lightning.
I'd do it.
All right. So Jean trips over a rock. Rain bends down to pick him up, and you are going to take 8 damage from the lightning strike as it hits near you but not on you.
Both of us take 8?
Yep.
Forgot to do my long rest originally. There we go.
No worries. All right, you guys are able to kind of pick Jean up and pull him the rest of the way into the... Basically, it's just like a rock hanging over another rock. It's not much, and you guys are barely able to fit all of you inside there, especially the cart and Sisyphus. But it's doable.
As soon as I'm able to walk on my own, I kind of wrench myself out of Rain's help. I don't want her to help me any more than I can allow. And I keep moving.
My Taylor's golden ass. This can't be normal. Can it?
I love
You'd be
that.
surprised. Nature
That was
can be
the
a real
best
bitch.
thing ever.
Golden
He's very
ass.
frustrated this day.
Just take shelter in here. Nature can be a real bitch, but I have good news and I have bad news. Bad
And
news, we're going to be really cramped tonight. Good news, I'm about to solve our water problem.
It's raining, isn't it?
It is, yep. Collect some of that rainwater.
Yep, so basically he's just trying to like Jimmy rig MacGyver some shit together to collect the rainwater.
Go ahead and roll me a survival. Let's see how well you do at your MacGyvering. Yeah, just fine. You're able to fill up everybody's canteen, I'd say.
He like pulls out a toothpick, finds like a little scrap of hair and like a piece of gum, and suddenly it's like a whole like filtration system.
I don't think you'd find gum anywhere back here, but
No,
I like your abilities.
But this storm can't be natural, can it? Lightning striking like that?
we're the tallest thing.
But from somebody who's been in a high altitude thunderstorm, yeah, it does kind of happen like that.
Ooh.
Yep. Nature's a real fickle bitch sometimes.
I almost missed the mines.
So, I'll try to get a fire roaring, or we could dry off.
Yeah, I would say with your 25 survival, you're able to get a little bit of a fire going, but there's definitely like not anywhere for you guys to like lay down and sleep. This is going to be kind of sleeping sitting up tonight, you know.
I mean, I do that every night. I'm in a trance.
Yeah. Just bundled together with everybody cramped.
Yeah, pretty much.
To the extent I can.
If I'm
And if I need to take on, like, I know I didn't fail the earlier con check, but I am gonna, like, hang by the edge of the mouth of the cave away from everyone else. Like, I am just stoically and moodily staying away from everyone else, even if it's more painful, even if I'm cold. Like, I just do not feel worthy of, taking away resources from the rest of the group. So if I need to like make another con check or save, I will gladly do that. But
Does he know I'm gonna throw my jacket over him while he's trancing?
How dare you survive? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, I'd say you're probably fine without another con check. The rain doesn't last all night, but you do wake up maybe with some sniffles the following day.
And a jacket on you.
All right. You are all mostly feeling better today, with the exception of Karasu and who was that? I believe it was Throgrim who failed the con save. You guys are both going to take that 1 level of exhaustion.
Unless you have aid.
I do have aid.
Yay!
But all it does is increase hit point maximum and current hit point increase.
It no
by 5.
longer removes the negative effects?
Nope. And I have
What?
lesser restoration, but that's only for blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Could have sworn there was a spell that removed exhaustion levels.
Greater
Greater?
restoration, or maybe just
Yeah.
restoration?
Greater, lesser, I believe. Yeah, one of the two would do it. I think lesser.
No,
Yeah, I
I have
think
lesser. It's not that.
Greater than, yeah.
How much further do we have to move?
Day and a half, 2 days.
Shame dwarves like mountains and caves, right?
Not so much the outside of mountains, especially when it's like this.
Shame we can't find a cave to travel the rest of the distance with.
Am I still in a grumpy mood?
No, I would say you woke up fine other than your exhaustion. So I'll leave it up to you if you think that your exhaustion would carry on into your grumpiness. But you are no longer affected by the wisdom save from yesterday.
Okay. Maybe he's still a little short-tempered. We'll see.
Hey, you seem to be enjoying being grumpy.
He's a grumpins.
Do you say that to me?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
No,
I'll show you, grumpy.
I am still thoroughly like moody and shit.
Yeah, me too, obviously.
Seeing as everybody is in such high spirits, why don't I take point today?
All right.
No one
Perhaps you can
argues.
find us perhaps you can find us a safer way down the mountain.
A safer way? Or a faster way? Or what do you want?
A way that doesn't get us blasted by lightning again. That would be great.
Please.
Seeing as I'm kind of
did everybody
around
take
this
their long
area,
rest?
do I know anything?
Oh, real quick, on that note, did everybody take their long rest? And then, what was your question?
Oh, I should just take my long rest.
Seeing as like I stomp around a lot in the areas, would I know of a safer or quicker way?
I mean, there's not really a road anywhere around here. This is probably the best way, but you've never been this way before.
Okay. Guess I will try to read the forest the best I can, or the mountains the best I can, and see if I can find a better route. You got all quiet, everyone okay?
Well, yeah, you said that you were.
I'm good.
You said that you were gonna try and find a better route, and I was just waiting for your roll.
Oh, well, I didn't know what to roll.
You said I'm gonna roll a survival to see if I can find us a better route, so
Oh.
I would assume survival.
Okay.
I mean, looking around, it's all rocks up here, man. It's hard to tell. In fact, here's kind of what you're looking at.
Is this just a big excuse for you to show off pics from your many adventures?
Of course it is.
Which
Of course it is.
Which is a perfectly valid excuse, by the way, because these are sick.
So yeah, there's not really a path anywhere, but because this kind of looks like it's between the cliff faces, more or less, it feels like this is the right way to do it.
Now I'm going to continue the path and then just try to be observant the best I can.
Yeah. So nearing the peaks now of the Sirios Mountains, the rocky terrain continues all around you. You do notice, as you are keeping that sharp eye out, some strange happenings within the rock. Like strange rock formations, what seem to be these like weird burrowing tunnels and holes in the cliff face and the ground around you. And out in the very far distance, you hear what sounds to be like crashing and smashing sounds.
Oh, fuck.
He's gonna hold up his hand. Well, it's probably a boulet. He's like, everybody get ready.
If that's true, shouldn't we keep moving?
Well, do you think you could outrun a land shark?
We could try.
Do you think your friend here will be able to outrun a land shark? And he looks at the donkey holding the cart.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind letting off some steam.
Hey, I like how you think. Light steps now. He's gonna like very carefully walk. Can I pick up loose rocks or like a heavy rock that it kind of looks like, yeah, that'll work.
For what?
Throw it into like the wall.
Why?
Because it'll jump out from there. It's gonna hear the cart.
Yeah, go ahead and pick up a rock and toss it.
I mean, that shit's gonna feel a rock or feel a cart. I'd rather it appear in front of us than, under us.
You pick up the rock and you throw it, and nothing happens.
Oh, whatever.
I say we keep moving.
Yeah. He's got his bow out and just casually walking slowly.
Yeah, I got my hand on my sword.
Give me just 1 second here.
I clench my fists.
I love that you throw a level 8 at us.
If that's what it is. You said rumbling. I mean, exactly that.
If it's a boulet, it's a literal level 8 creature. Like,
Oh, I don't think boulets are level 8. I believe
Look.
there's a CR5, if my memory serves me.
Yeah, CR5.
Because at least it's not an undead T-Rex. Yet.
Yeah.
Tomb of Annihilation. Great mod.
You threw that as in another campaign too.
Oh, it's a great monster.
They are a lot of fun. So what do you guys do? Do you wait for this thing to attack you? Do you guys keep on moving? What's going on?
Are there still do we still hear noises, and what do those noises sound like?
Roll me a perception check.
Probably not going to be great.
It sounds like rocks smashing against other rocks, but it sounds infrequent and there's not really a set pattern to it. But you do hear, it sounds like almost one after another.
Like something is walking? Like...
Yeah, does it sound like it's moving or getting closer?
Nope, sounds like it's staying the same distance away from you guys at this point.
Well, let's keep moving forward.
Yeah, I'll just press forward.
Yeah.
She's not very stealthy.
A different character maybe would want to check that out, but...
No, I thought we were heading towards it. Isn't it in front of our path?
You are indeed. Yeah, you are indeed.
And Rain is... She said she wanted to let off some steam, and she's heading towards that sound.
Yeah, I follow Rain.
Arasu will scoot away from Rain.
All right, so Rain is in the front then?
Yeah.
All right, Rain's in the front. Jean is right behind her.
I'll take this fight. I'll be behind him.
Right behind him?
Yep.
Throgrim, where are you? Are you back by the cart? Are you trying to stick near Karasu?
I'll just keep following everybody.
All right, so we'll put you in the cart right behind. Where are you, Karasu? You said off to the side?
Yeah, he's gonna move like 20 feet to the side. Keep pace.
All right. So as you guys kind of continue up the path and around the corner, you will see two very large, towering creatures. What they look to be dueling each other. They're standing up on top of opposing cliff faces and throwing massive stone boulders at one another. These look to be giants.
Oh. Interesting.
Take a giant over a boulet.
Pegro might be rethinking his choices.
Can you guys see the map?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Cool.
I think seeing this, she would kind of pause her, diving in head first attitude and being, pincered by two giants throwing boulders at each other was not exactly the way she wanted to let off steam, so...
What's wrong? You got this.
If I may, let's just wait until they tire of their fun. Or take advantage of their distraction and sneak around. They're focused on each other, not us.
I don't know where we could sneak around. We're in the middle of their path.
Rasu looks at Sisyphus. Right. Let's sneak around.
Hee-haw!
But I'm not that suicidal. She just gestures at them. Perhaps if we wait a while, they'll leave. Fuck. And then she'll point out the bushes to their left. We can hide there.
I think that's the best course of action. Hide the cart, hide the donkey.
I don't suppose anyone here speaks giant.
Nay, not I.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
And I'll help them get the cart to the side there and hope that we can try to hide.
I hope that wasn't thrown at us.
Yeah, right?
Now, currently, they're focused on each other at the moment.
I'm going to say to them, I think going around or another direction might be the safer option.
Honestly, it might be best just to wait it out and let one kill the other, and then it's a lot easier to deal with one.
We could do that.
Not wrong.
Is there any, Karasu, can you think of any other route?
He's just going to look forward at Jean. Have you seen one?
No,
Neither have I. And I've been looking, trust me. Here's the problem. We have this giant dumb ass that we have to watch over.
Hee-haw.
It would be so much easier without, company.
Well, we can't lose it. Brought this fucking thing over a lot.
See all the coffers.
No, we can't. We can't leave the cap.
Karasu just snaps off a twig and starts making an arrow while waiting.
Do you want to roll a perception check?
Who, Karasu or
Anyone? Or...
Yeah. Or anybody, really.
Oh, I'll join in then. Nope. I'm too distraught.
So, Rogram, you know stone, even when it is a stone giant. The giant that's on the eastern cliff, it almost looks like there's a little bit of clumsiness to its movements. And it's hard to tell from here, but it looks like there's a strange darkness to its eyes compared to the other one.
I kind of whisper to everyone, do you notice anything odd about that giant to our right?
One too many?
Look at the eyes.
I'll look at the eyes as he's suggesting.
Yeah, can we see it after he points it out?
That doesn't look normal.
Yeah, after you point it out, something looks off about this one compared to the other one. Like it's almost like its movements are a little bit off, its eyes are a little bit off, like something feels off.
Is it black? His eyes, or?
They are black, or at least very dark.
Do you think that goo got to it?
I think that's a good deduction. Maybe if we help... Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Maybe if we help one against the other will let us pass.
How accurate are their boulder throws?
So far, they've all hit.
Okay. Or it'll crush us with a boulder the moment we head over.
Yeah, look how stupid these things look and act and are. I don't think reason's in their wheelhouse.
Well, we either can face one and guarantee the other won't harm us, or we face one alone without help. I think that's the choice that we face.
I mean, like I said, maybe the other one will then fuck off once it's killed the other one.
If it's the black-eyed one, we probably shouldn't let it wander off. We should still kill it.
Can't let it leave.
If the black-eyed one wins, then that's the one we kill. Easier to fight one than two.
we
don't
know
know.
anything about stone giants? Like if they're more honorable or...
You would know, particularly, Throgram, that your clans have had a long history fighting stone giants.
Okay.
They don't particularly take to dwarves, and there have been a lot of wars between the giants and the dwarves over territory in the past. And more recently, Grimgolier, the town that was founded by the king's other brother, was basically a big war between the stone giants out there and the dwarves.
Okay.
I would bring
Oh,
that,
I'm not-
ask that actually, like, do any of you know anything about them? Can they even be reasoned with?
Best to let them kill each other and get the one that's left.
See, I agree with the dwarf. I'm no astute master of a bestiary, but I could tell they're dumb. And dumb doesn't listen to logic.
Then we wait. He shrugs.
They might be smarter than you think.
He just slowly
Brutal
looks
cunning.
over. They're hurling rocks at each other, boulders. Yes, they're genius.
If they're fighting each other, why get close when you can kill from afar?
Oh, I'm with you on that. I just prefer more precision.
Which one's rolling the crits? The infected one or the not infected one?
The non-infected one is the one who's doing a little bit better right now.
Okay.
Jeez.
Anything else from you guys as you just watch this happen?
Just
He's
kinda
now
let them-
fletching an arrow.
Yeah, just let him let one die and then deal with the
Can you-
last one.
Yeah, can you ready bonus actions? Is that possible?
I mean, sure. Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, no, if combat begins, I will ready my blade song for if the boulder is thrown at me.
Already Zephyr strike for when one of them goes down.
Can I stealth over, like, behind this rock so I can just be a little closer?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a stealth check. Go ahead and make your move.
I did. I got there.
Shh. No barking, no growling. So the guy on the western cliff face did seem to be winning for a moment, but it has turned just a little bit. As
So
more boulders just smash around you guys.
So the guy in the corrupted
Has taken the lead, you could say.
oh.
Question,
Okay.
how tall is the cliff face?
20 feet probably, 30 feet, depending on where you try and climb up at.
Kind of thinking right near me, where I could have the tree line for cover.
Go ahead and roll me a stealth check if you want to move.
We'll use lucky. Boy, lucky came in handy there.
Definitely did.
The most riveting combat.
I know, right? You guys just hiding out for all of it.
How much HP do these things have? Like 500?
They're like
No,
They're doing like 36 damage.
The one on the western cliff face has fallen to the ground and looks to be unmoving and dead.
The one on the right is the one that's infected, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And the infected one is now moving towards the fallen, stepping down that 30-foot cliff face as if it was nothing. What do you guys do? You have a moment of surprise if you would like to attack.
Yeah,
I will use Zephyr Strike.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Oh, okay, we're doing this.
I'm gonna run out with I guess I have to go 15. 15 plus 70 is 85. I can do that with Step of the Wind. I'll run out there and punch.
All right.
Let me find my Step of the Wind so I don't forget to take that away. Okay, there we go.
$19 will.
Yay!
I'm roll initiative. Are we all rolling initiative? Or are we still in surprise?
Yeah, I would say you guys have that surprise, and then we'll go into our initiative.
Okay. Yeah. Can I use a bonus action on my initiative, or do I only have the choice between an action and a bonus action?
Or for the surprise round?
Yes.
You can use either a bonus action or an action, but not both for your surprise.
Okay. I will run forward and say, wait, stop! And I will cast level 2 magic missile. I will take my sword out and do the same quick cuts I did last time. Let me do that. There we go. There we go. Okay. Second level. Cool. And I will direct all of them at the stone giant, the one that's alive.
All right. So I saw you roll a nat 1 up there. Karasu, you were shooting at the stone giant?
Yep, and I used lucky to try again, my last lucky, and then miss, so I'm sure 10 doesn't hit him.
No, 10 does not hit him, unfortunately.
And I'm positioning myself where I'm like kind of covered by the ledging.
All right. Let's go ahead and roll our initiative, guys.
Well, there we go.
I have advantage on initiative, and I roll 2 17s. I guess I'll take 17.
All right. That will bring us to Jean at the top of the round.
Okay. All right. I am going to cast. I'm going to bonus action Blade Song on myself. So I'm going to do that first. Features and traits. Cool. Alright, so my AC is now plus my intelligence modifier Oh, and my speed increases. I always have to remember that. Always got to remember my speed increases. Okay. How much speed do I have? So my AC is now 18, and let's see how much space. Oh wow, that is a lot of distance. Oh man, I could dash and still not even get there. Yeah, I'll move another 40 feet, and I will. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna use a level 1 magic missile. I'm just like swinging my sword and just battering this guy with magical darts from my blade cuts. Okay, spells. It's first level cast. Cool. Oh, that's not that great.
It'll help.
Hey, I've done 25 damage so far.
It'll help for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Anything else on your turn?
That's my turn. That's my turn.
Moving on to Karasu.
Can't hear you.
Now shoot at him.
Damn.
22 will hit.
Uh, 15. And he'll just take cover.
All right. That will bring us to Thegro here.
Okie dokie. I ain't got much movement anymore, so.
No dress and all of their sides here is my
I'm going to use my kind of use all of my movement and dash over to my character.
Yeah, get you a couple squares right behind Jean, right up here.
Yeah.
Anything else with your turn? I guess that's your action and movement.
Yeah, that's kind of all my movement. I can't get my character removed though.
I just need that shield draw.
Ah, there we go. Give me a second.
Right. Throgrim.
So I'm exhausted. I can only move 25 feet. And then I'm going to shoot a guiding bolt at the giant.
A 12, unfortunately, will not hit.
Whiffed it. All right, I'm done.
Rain, you are up. You are standing beneath a creature that completely towers over you.
Punch him in the sack.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, can I reach that?
You certainly try.
Punch him in the sack.
The first try was not very successful.
He's like, what would Zephyr do? Hit him in the nuts.
Yeah, I think at the moment she's gonna flurry of blows. Probably not the best option at the moment, but yep, that doesn't hit.
Damn. Wow. Oh no.
Oh, thank you. This one has to hit, right?
19 will.
9. It's just too high.
Right.
She had to jump a little bit, and then finally on that last one, she just like put her hands together and like hammered down on his foot.
Jay, do you keep moving your token?
Yeah, it was a freaking mistake.
Well, it's going to look back down at you rather dumbly, Rain, and swing a stone club at you and hit. 17, I don't think hits.
No, it does not.
17 does not hit, but a 27 does. For 17
Unfortunately,
damage.
yeah. Oof, yeah. Oh, shit. Patient defense next time.
Anything else? Or I guess that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that brings us back to our top of the round here with Jean.
Ooh. How many? Let's look at my spell slots here. I may do something very stupid. I may do something exceedingly stupid here. Yeah, I only have 2 level 2 spell slots.
No, you can totally run away. That's not stupid.
No. No, the opposite of that. Okay, so how does this measure?
After the whole "you have my
Measure.
sword," and then he just bails.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I fucking bail. It'd be funny. Damn it! Yeah, that's not fucking working for me. My movement is not my 40 movement speed's not fucking working for me.
Invest in a broom of flying. That's really worked for me in some of my other games.
All right, okay. All right, Mr. Paladin who rode on a broomstick for the entire second half of my campaign. Let's
Don't forget about my laser gun I had up there.
Yeah. Oh my god. Don't get me started on the fucking laser gun. Okay. Jesus. Okay. I will run up and I'm gonna yell at it. I'm gonna say, wait, hold on. Oh, I'm within. Oh, fuck, sweet. Let's go. Hey, you stupid beast! Look at me! And I cast Burning Hands on it.
All right.
As I start to I swirl my sword in a cone shape. Obviously, I direct the cone away from Rain so I don't hit her, but it has to make a DC.
Hit her.
No, no. It has to make a DC 13 Dex save.
22 on the save.
That's bullshit. Yeah, it saves. God damn it. That was maybe not my best use of a spell slot.
I think it still takes half though, right?
Yeah.
It takes half, but that's not a ton. Alright, damage. 6.
It's damage.
Okay, that is my turn.
Karasu.
I will mark him. Hunterly mark him.
I'm gonna have to go because someone doesn't have his car and pick up Candace, but I'll switch to my phone if you could just roll my dice for me, Canyon. Yeah.
Yeah, got you.
I'm gonna have to go with you. She needs help with something.
Oh, okay.
You guys just want to call it here for tonight?
That's up to you guys.
Man.
I mean,
I'd try and finish, but also I feel like there's a lot of combat to go.
I'll do whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah, either way.
I'm good to keep going, but it might be easier to call it if somebody's got to go.
but I mean, like I said, I could switch to my phone, so I won't like miss my actions. I just, yeah, but I don't want to like call for the group. So
Jay, are you still able to play?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be on her phone too, technically, but someone would have to just roll me.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, if you can still call out actions and can then like know your sheet and stuff, I don't see a problem with that.
cool.
I mean, at this point in time, till the end of the fight, I'm basically just longbowing, and I have it hunter's marks.
All right.
Alright. So that was his turn, and that brings us to Thegro.
Wait, did oh wait, yeah, no, sorry. I thought Karasu was next. No, Karasu did just go.
Yeah, he did not hit.
Oh, that sucks. All right, that's what I was checking on.
And Thegro, you might be muted if you're trying to talk.
Yep, sorry. I'm gonna keep moving up.
All right.
I think. Hold on one second. What do I got? And I think that's good for me. That's all I got right now.
All right, Throgrim.
Right. Move forward. And I'll launch another guiding bolt.
Now recording.
Whoa, what's that? That guiding bolt was a good roll.
Yeah. I'm just a little thrown off by the recording Greg.
Hi, Craig.
I'm recording.
Yeah. I'm happy Craig got that.
Good damage, too.
Oh, wow. Yeah. What did that roll?
Holy shit.
Is there a way to see like what the dice was? I'm just curious.
Looks like 4d6. It gave you 5, 4, 4, and 6. If you hover over the number, it'll kind of give you the roll breakdown.
Oh, wow. That's nice. And then the next attack against it, the giant has advantage.
Cool. And then what were you saying, Rain?
Okay, just checking if you guys were hearing me. That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a little spotty, but not the end of the world.
Okay.
And then I'm done.
All right. Rain, it's your turn.
You have advantage.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Punch him for me with the martial arts attack, and then spend one of my points to patient defense.
All right. And that is your last one, it looks like.
Yeah, it is my last one, and I'm pretty sure you do have to spend it, but I'll check later.
All right. That will bring us to the stone giant here, who is still going to attack you, but that'll be with his disadvantage. 13, I don't think, does it on the first attack.
Nope.
And a 14 does not do it on the second attack.
Awesome. Sorry for the noise.
And that will bring us to the top of the round with Jean again.
Yeah, I run over Yep, that's good enough. With flanking, and I say, "I'm still here, you idiot!" And I will attack him with my rapier with fury.
Really get her.
I mean, I'll do booming blade too, just for shits and gigs. I don't think it's gonna do anything, but I'm gonna do it anyway. All right. There's the advantage. Toggle that on, and then all right. Here it goes.
Nice.
No! Woo! I'll vex his ass too.
Right.
12 piercing damage as I slice him across the Achilles tendon around the ankle. With the vex, I try and get him to focus on me.
That means that you have advantage on your next attack roll against him. So,
flavor-wise, I know. Obviously, I know the effect is limited, but yeah.
all right, Karasu, what do you want to do? Longbow again?
Yeah.
Speak, they can hear you.
Oh, yeah, longbow.
Just confirm you did hear him, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. It's through my car speaker, so I apologize if you pick up anything extra.
19 will hit for 14 damage, but
Damn.
he will actually deflect your ranged attack and redirect it towards Jean. So, Jean, I'm going to need, I believe, a dex save. Dex save DC 17.
What? Can I use shield?
Wild.
Not on this sort of thing.
Damn.
Yeah, this is a save.
Oh wait, my advantage is still on. God damn it.
Scared the shit out of me.
You are going to take 9 of the damages. The arrow bounces off of his stone skin and bounces back towards you, dealing that 9 damage from the arrow.
Ouch.
Very similar to what do you have with your monk ability, Rain?
Yeah, it's like deflect attack or something like that.
Yeah.
Which I forgot about when he hit me for so hard.
Thegro, I believe that will bring us to you.
Okie dokie. Well, I'm gonna move up just a little bit first, and then I'm gonna see what my great axe will do. I'm going to rage first off.
Good idea.
And then, just for funsies, I'm going to go into a frenzied rage. And let's see if I can hit it today. Let's find out. Nice. And then damage.
And that is enough to kill him. How do you chop this giant down out of the sky?
Nice.
Oh, I thought we were going to have to fight that guy for a while. Fuck.
How tall is he, by chance, just curiously?
I think these creatures are between like 13 and 16 feet, if I remember right.
And I'm about 6.5. So let's say,
6'7"?
I'm gonna chop one of his legs off at like the knee, and then as he comes down, I'm just gonna cut off his head. Yeah,
Nice. Should have gone
As
for
you
the
do
chest.
chop off its head, you do notice a lot more of that black ooze coming out of its neck hole.
Ooh, the
Definitely
Nikusi.
back up from that.
Stay away from the Nikusi.
Don't touch it.
I had to do that. I'm sorry.
Going into my place because it'll be like a slip and slide.
All right. What do you guys do? We have fallen out of our initiative order. There is 2 dead giants on the ground near you.
I'd like to look
I'm
through
gonna
and see if
check
there's
the
anything I
cave
can
near
loot.
me.
Sorry, one more time?
Sorry, for who?
You.
Sorry, I'd like to see if there's anything I can loot off of one of these guys. Just for fun. Probably not, but...
There's a giant stone club if you wanted to try and take that.
Sure, why not? Let's take a peek.
It's about as tall as you are, but you're strong enough that you could probably pick it up.
Just for fun, let's go with it.
Cool.
I'm gonna back off and hold my wounds.
I'm gonna search the cave.
What cave?
On the map, there's a cave to the right of me.
Oh, not really a cave.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Disregard. I guess I'll just go down to where everybody else is.
Yeah, I'll cast Cure Wounds on Rain and Jean.
Thank you.
So add 3, so that's a total of 8 for Rain. And then
Oh, thanks.
11 for Jean.
If you could so kindly heal my character.
Yeah. I'll think about it. Depends on if you ask nicely or not.
You're an
Thank you,
amazing DM.
Let's see. I wanted to look at your sheet just real quick too, Throgrim.
Thanks, Thorogrim.
Yeah, the +3, that's from the what is it? Disciple of Life feature.
Ooh.
I will
What
also
does it add,
say
your
thank
wisdom?
you.
It adds whenever you cast a healing spell, additional 2 plus spell level hit points.
So I don't know that there's an easy way for me to add that in there, unfortunately.
I can remember it. It's like it's not that much math. I think I can handle it.
Cool. All right. Well, with your deadly foes defeated, do you press on?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
a little bit more of a limp.
I'd prefer not setting camp where the black goo was.
Probably not a bad idea.
Yeah.
With somebody going back to collect Sisyphus in the cart, I would assume that you guys are probably able to travel for the next probably 2 or 3 hours, maybe 4 hours before the end of the day, and kind of pack up for your camp, knowing that you guys are not within sight, but within a day of arriving at Pride's Call.
Awesome. Also, sorry I can't change the music. So we're gonna have battle music this whole time.
Yo. Anything that you guys want to discuss around camp tonight?
Obviously, I'm not like saying anything. I kind of stay a little bit closer to Rain to make sure she's okay. Yeah, I might, unless anyone else has anything else to say, I might want to ask Karasu a couple questions. Does Karasu look familiar, DM? Like, have I seen any of these, like, rangers before?
You've seen the type, for sure. I don't know that you would recognize him.
Okay. When I asked about, like, their standing in our society, like, I guess where do people of that profession kind of fall? Are they, like, kind of soldiers who only kind of work with their hands? Are they, where do they kind of fall in our kind of class system?
You could always ask him.
I would say not nobility, lower than that for sure. Probably within the same lines of like the warrior class, but maybe a little less, seeing as they're more individuals than they are a part of a collective, you know?
Gotcha. Okay. Did anyone else have stuff they were interested in doing?
Rain would probably go off a bit, not quite as far as she has been. And if Jean comes with her, she will welcome the company, just sit in silence like they have in the past.
Yeah, no. Jean will kind of follow along from a distance, anxious to let that any danger comes to Rain. I won't speak or anything. I'll just kind of stand and brood by myself for as long as Rain stays there.
Yeah, in that case, she probably literally gets up and just goes to sit next to you. Seems like she just wants the company.
Why did you run headlong into the giant? That was. Are you trying to injure yourself?
It was infected, and I thought it might infect the body.
No, stands to reason.
She shrugs. I also did kind of want to fight.
I could tell. Just don't let the rage and recklessness of combat get yourself killed.
Well, I'll try to be more careful if you plan to follow me into every insane endeavor.
And that I will. And if that keeps you safe, then so be it.
Thank you for being there.
It's no trouble. This is what I was made to do. This is my lot in life. I can't really imagine doing anything else. Don't want to do anything else.
I think you'll make a fine someday.
You are kind, Rain.
So are you.
I don't know why anyone else would be any other sort of way.
I don't know either. But some people just are.
Yeah. I know what you mean more than you probably understand. More than you probably understand.
I know I haven't exactly shared everything with you, but if you ever wanted to, I would listen. Open up, I mean.
You don't have to. You don't owe me or us anything. Just, Go ahead.
Back in Toa, I was supposed to be a healer. I like helping people.
And you do. just in a different way.
Yeah. Yeah. Very different.
What happened in Tower?
Ooh. Can someone roll a d10 for me and tell me what it said?
I got a 2.
So she kind of takes a breath as if she's going to speak, but then hesitates. Bad things.
I see. DM, did I win? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I think it would be dangerous if I told you. I'm not trying to be obtuse or difficult. I don't want you hurt. Especially because of me.
I trust you. I don't think you intend to hurt any of us. You constantly go off by yourself. I think you are afraid of what might happen when you lose control or something like that. I trust you.
He sinks a little because you pegged that pretty accurately, and but does say, thank you for trusting me.
Of course, we're comrades. That's what we must do. My reason for traveling with all of you I haven't been as upfront about it as maybe I should be. I'm an envoy. That's true. I'm here to deliver a message. That's true. But I suspect I'm also being sent away. Maybe to begin a life that will take me and hopefully maybe keep me far away from Ellesmere and far away from Malaismere, and I couldn't be happier. I hate my family. Most of it, anyway. Plus, I was never the type to I don't really desire politics or intrigue or any of that. It's very dishonorable and deceitful and cruel. I mean, put me in the center of a battle, on a horse or at the center of a siege, but, at a dinner or, some negotiation or political incident, I couldn't care less.
I suppose in a way they gave you a blessing instead.
Indeed, the only blessing my father's ever given me, kicking me out of the house.
I think you should never return then, if they truly make you so miserable, and do what you wish. You deserve to be happy.
I wish that was so, but ultimately, my desserts is my duty. As much as I despise members of my own family, I have a duty to them. The honor of my race compels me to serve my family as the knight I like to hold myself out as being.
You could be a knight of another city.
I could, and if I renounced everything, I suppose no one else would care. I hope. But I don't know. I'm conflicted.
John, you want to roll me an insight?
On her, or
just roll me an insight. We'll see what you get.
I'll just roll myself an insight.
Thrasu would care. He'd be mad.
Well, he ain't there.
It's hard to say, but this might be a solution that your brothers could find amenable without killing you. Maybe.
Yeah, that's my hesitation. That's the tempting way out, leaving everything behind, but I've always wanted to be like the heroes of old, and they would have stuck by their families, even if they were cruel, dishonorable, and served them to the end. That's my lot in life. As a fourth son, I'll never inherit anything. My duty will always be to my house and to my family. So if my journey takes me beyond Malaeus Mere and I don't always have to return, then I rejoice, but ultimately I may always be...
We gotta go back real quick. Oh, never mind.
Bound to them.
I found it.
Could you repeat the last part? Sorry.
Oh, you're good. As much as I might want to roam the world and renounce all that I have, that's not the path fate has laid out for me. I have a duty, and
John, I really hope that we can make our own fate and not have to suffer the one that was given to us. So I hope that one day you will try to be happy and not feel obliged to a family who doesn't care for you.
And on that note, we're going to switch over to the other side of camp where Throgrim and Thegro and Karus are all sitting like, man, those guys have been gone a while. They've been doing that recently, but it's been a while.
It seems like the little shadow has the shadow.
Best not to ask questions.
I believe your
Thorgrim is
people
just
call it a cave
poking
in.
at the fire.
I believe your people call it a cave in.
Contemplating.
Yeah, since they're so close to Pride's Call.
I'd like to ask Throgrim about why the stone giants might have been very, I don't know, easy to kill, I guess, or just not much of a challenge. I mean, it's a rock creature. It should have been pain.
So, do you want to roll an insight or a history just real quick?
Yes, I do. Let's see. Shiner.
Little buried car.
Let's go with history.
Yeah, but you could just roll behind me.
Is that a nat 22?
I'm gonna step away for a few minutes, guys.
No worries. So for Thegro, you were kind of just replaying that battle and even the last day in your mind, and being a warrior, you kind of were thinking, yeah, that was almost too easy. But then you realize that they were fighting each other for a while, even before you guys had come up. And while you guys were within line of sight, the one that you guys had fought had taken 2 critical hits from the other giant. So he helped you quite a bit along the way there.
Okay. That's fair. I almost forgot about that. Okay, I'll leave that one to myself then.
But I know Throgrim, this was a couple weeks ago, but you were digging in on Zephyr and on Rain, trying to get their stories, and you had told Thegro he was next. Do you still mean to pursue that avenue?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd love to learn more about Thegro and his orc wisdom.
Anything specific that you would ask, or?
I just asked Thegro, do you have any family that's missing you right now?
Sorry, were you talking to me?
Yes, I was asking if you had any family that were missing your presence.
I'm not sure if any of my family is still alive, actually.
Oh.
Most of my tribe has been destroyed, basically. Long story short.
I'm sorry for asking. I had no idea.
I have seen maybe 3 people out of my tribe, and we are all searching for each other, and we kind of split up. I've heard tales of possibly my brother might be near Pride's Call, but I have had no proof.
You did hear rumors of other orcs kind of moving into that Pride's Call area, I think from the Dwarven Prince when you had talked with him. And then real quick, Rain, is Jay back?
He's not. We're almost home. He had to go pick up his car, and he's driving that right now.
Oh, no worries. I was going to say, if he was present for this conversation, he might have more to add. I don't know or not, but we might have to circle back around to that one later.
He did mention there were orcs at the settlement.
Yeah.
Going down a crazy side street. Okay.
Any other conversation that Throgrim or Thegro would have tonight?
No, I think that's it for Throgrim.
For now. And then Rain and Jean, are you continuing your conversation or just sitting in silence as the night kind of wears on?
I probably say to Rain not long after, we should probably go back with the others. It's probably safer in numbers with the foul black ooze about. We wouldn't want to be caught alone out here without our companions alongside us.
Of course. And she'll get up and offer her hand again.
I will take it and I will use it to help her up, and nothing more.
Aww.
Because I, above all things, am a chivalrous knight.
No, she's depressed, man. It's the perfect time to strike.
Go.
Go. All the more reason for him to be oblivious. Chivalry, greatest excuse for a young man to be oblivious.
Well, with that, I think that you guys-
perception to see if I notice his lack of initiative.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me perception.
His obliviousness. That's hilarious. I'm so excited for that to make it in the stream.
I would say this is pretty obvious. Like it's not.
That's so funny.
You can't tell what his emotion is, but you can tell like just knowing you and knowing your previous relationships, you're like, dude, why isn't he going for that?
Mm-hmm. He's a move.
Yeah, no, because Throgrim has got it going on.
Yeah, he's a master of women. He knows exactly what they want.
He kind of is. He kind of is.
Hey, he's the one that scored out of all of us.
Yeah, he scored before we left.
He laid years of groundwork for that, though.
Hey! Game is game. You know, game is game.
But yeah, Sean, come help me look for some firewood.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sure, I can assist you. And I go help him with the firewood.
Right.
I love that this is his code for talking.
As we're walking away, I say, I'm always happy to help, but isn't Thegro kind of better for this sort of activity? As you look at Jean's noodle fucking arms.
Well, I've seen you fight. I know you can pick up some sticks, but forget the sticks. I notice you and Rain seem to have become close.
So, yes, I kind of swore a life debt when I let her brother die. So yes.
Oh yes. But
in a manner
the
of
thing
speaking,
I've noticed was it looks like I'm no expert of humans, but it looks like she could use some company.
She can. She's devastated.
Some intimate company.
I'm going to make an insight check.
He means to cave in. He means to do the huge cave in.
Well, I'm waiting to see if he has to explain that to him.
Who are you doing the insight check on Throgrim or on Rain or on yourself?
Okay. Obviously, I'm 100 years old. I know what that is. But let's see.
Roll a d10 for past sexual partners. I'm just kidding.
No. I'm inciting Throgrim to see what he means, because obviously he can't possibly mean that. He obviously he means anything else other than that, right? Question mark.
With a 10, Throgrim, what do you think?
No, he doesn't seem to be getting it. So Throgrim's like, you know, companionship, it can be quite comforting. A man and a woman, well, let's just use dwarfs for an example. When two dwarfs love each other very much, they find a secluded cave and
Sir, I do beg your pardon. Rain is a lady, and I have sworn an oath to protect her. I would never do something so underhanded and
It's not
sly.
underhanded. What's sly
How bright
about
red
it?
is John right now?
Oh, bright red. I mean, if I weren't sure about your innocent intentions, I would have taken my glove out of my purse and struck you with it for saying something so dishonorable and off color.
What? Are you saying women don't like companionship?
No,
I assure
no,
you, young man, if they do.
By the way, everyone else in the camp can totally hear this heated argument.
Yeah, we didn't go very far then.
Karasu's just sitting there smoking while listening, like, what the fuck?
Absolutely not. I thought you were a priest of Pelor. Don't you know about being modest, chaste?
Well, you'll have your privacy. You'll be modest. No one's going to go bothering you.
And I mean, that's not even the point. She's grieving, and I don't even know if she feels that way. Or
Karasu looks over at Rain, slight smirk. Well, seeing how you're a part of this, I'm sorry.
Rain is fucking bright red, just staring at the fire.
How about dinner?
Also, there's the and I really dropped my voice for this, and DM if you want to make a check, if you want to make me sleight of mouth, would it be sleight of hand?
Just do a stealth check, probably.
Okay, stealth. I actually really. Oh boy. Oh fuck.
Ooh, and that's a nat one too.
I say this. I think I'm being really quiet, but I do say this. And there's the obvious problem. And Sean's kind of voice drops a little bit. I'm ageless. I will never die. And
hearing this, Karasu will stand up and walk over.
It would be irresponsible of me to don't make me say it, Thorgrim.
Nonsense. I refuse to accept that. Think of it in
really.
You'll have the memory of her for the rest of your existence. Wouldn't that be a nice memory?
I can't think of anything crueler than that.
Oh my goodness.
I do respect you, young dwarf, with what you're attempting to do here in this situation, but young man, we should talk.
Bah. I pick up just a random stick and walk back to the fire and just throw it in.
Karasu, do you say that to me?
No, I said that to Thorgrim to get him to back off.
Wait, has he been listening to us the whole time?
Not
you look
quiet.
back over towards the camp and see everybody staring at you guys.
No, I'm staring at the fire.
Even Sisyphus is looking right at you guys.
You're not necessarily quiet, young man. We should probably have words. Come with me.
I'll begrudgingly come with Karasu.
Do you get a room first?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's just he comes with me right there in the open for all to see.
Good lord. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna kind of take him to the tree line.
Step into my office.
Yeah, come with me. Sit down.
Yeah, have a
young man. Step into my office.
And let's do that conversation, and then I'm very curious at Thorgrim and Rain's conversation as they return to the fire. Or Thorgrim returns to the fire. But Karasu and Jean, what do you chat about? I'm curious.
He just kind of eyes him up and down for a moment, and then just looks him dead in the eyes. Those silver moons sagging there for him to see, and he's like, "Oh, trust me, we're not ageless. We do die. We do get called. But I understand your concern about it all. At the end of the day, it's what would happen of old age.
I've just all I've heard my entire life is love stories between elves and humans, only ever end in tragedy.
Of course, yes. And I'm going to guess that all came from the cast.
The cast? What are you saying?
The fat ones, the lords, the titles, they all spread it to keep us all happy and content with each other. Don't want little halflings running around. Well, that's what I joke about it. The half and halves.
DM, have I ever seen a half-elf before?
Probably not since the calamity, but you would have heard like legends for sure in the past, especially like before the calamity and in that kind of golden age. Like half elves were not uncommon by any means.
He's gonna be like, can't go muddling our blood now, can we? We're so superior to the other races.
I don't think that.
I know you don't.
I despise that. That
I know. That's why I'm talking with you. I respect you. You're not one of them.
I hope never to be.
Look, I don't know exactly what it is with you and that girl over there, but love is love. I mean, you know, when we trance, we think back on things. You could reflect on your life, on your past lives. Best part is, every time you close those eyes, enter a trance, you could see her again, relive it. It's not miserable. And, well, judging by our adventures so far, you may not even get to the point of outliving her.
That's a good point.
I'm just throwing it out there. I've wandered the lands. I've been miserable, alone. It's okay to want. Okay to be with somebody. Even if
Why
it's
do you want to
platonic.
help me, Karasu?
Your kin? Everybody else seems to know you better, but your kin. I just don't want you misunderstood. I don't want you misthinking either. I'm old. I hate it.
All right.
Let's just say this. I like the son I never had.
What?
Yeah, you keep your chin up. You rebel against the system. God, it's so glorious.
I incite that statement.
You can.
What did you
Insight
say?
that. But on that awkward note, let's bounce over to Throgrim and Rain.
Damn it!
Yeah, Throgrim, he just came back and like this little stick he picked up, he just throws in the fire and just sits back down and he's just grumbling to himself and like, I don't understand elves.
So this is probably fairly widely known knowledge, but in the my little fishing village in Toa, do I even know elves live longer than humans?
Probably not. No. Like, actually, history check.
Okay.
Let's see what you know of the world around you.
I gotta pull up my sheet again here. Yeah. 10?
Most of the elves that you have heard about were in legends, but it did sound like they lived like hundreds of years, so that seems kind of different, you know?
Yeah. How long do elves live for? The last Throgrim.
Oh, I don't know. Hundreds of years?
Hundreds.
Longer than dwarfs.
I didn't realize they lived so long.
Well, from a dwarf's perspective, it doesn't feel that long. Maybe it's different for the elves.
I will be lucky if I reach 100.
Well, it's a little secret, but a lot of the elder races are envious of humans. They seem to accomplish so much.
Probably because we have the pressure of time.
That's the theory.
So, first, Thorgrim, I think you need a better excuse than firewood. Looking at his tiny stick burning.
Oh, I just needed that little stick. The fire's good.
Right.
All he needs is the little stick, ladies.
Causes a cave in. It may be small, but it is fierce.
It's small but fierce.
It doesn't take much for a cave-in.
Good God.
She just smirks a bit after he's like, I only needed the small stick. She just...
Yeah.
Well, I am not really sure why you decided to try to step in. She kind of blushes a bit again.
At Thagro. Isn't it obvious?
Thegro, is it obvious for you?
Not really, but I haven't really been paying attention.
Or dwarves the only ones that enjoy the pleasures of life?
And, I've had so much going on that it would be nice to have some more pleasures in life, that's for sure.
Aye.
I don't think Jean would look at me that way regardless. He's probably more full of guilt than passion, and she hesitates again and then trails off with that.
Maybe it's different for humans and elves. All I know is, I wouldn't mind company.
I've never...
Wink, wink.
Actually...
Yeah. He looks over at Thagro. No, I'm just kidding.
Yo! This is taking a turn.
He has his special lady. He was thinking of Erida.
I've never actually had company before.
Well, if it's anything like dwarfs, there's not much to it.
Now, when one dwarf loves another dwarf.
Good lord.
But
they groomed that beard.
Yeah. But maybe someone else should explain it. It seems so different for the races.
I wasn't looking for an explanation. I understand the gist.
Oh, good.
But this is a very strange conversation, really. It's all right. You don't have to help with that. I thank you, but
maybe women make the first move in elven culture. Maybe that's what I'm missing.
Well, you know what? Why don't you go ask him next time you gather wood together?
I'll have to.
And let me know.
There's a lot I don't know.
Yes, I'm curious now. She chuckles to herself, knowing what she just set up for him.
Oh my gosh.
Now back to our other awkward conversation. John, you are 7 insight.
Crosby just smiles and lights up his pipe.
To quote a famous orc barbarian, is this guy my dad?
It'd be funny, actually, if I was secretly his dad.
Wow.
In the wilds this whole time, the boys took over.
Your family hates you because you're not really a part of it. You're just.
That'd actually be a cool twist.
I'm tempted now. No,
Yeah.
he's not your dad yet. He could be your daddy, though.
You need to find your mom, that's all, and then you could call me dad and I could call you son. He does not say that.
Okay. I was like, what?
No, he just leans back, smoking.
Look, this is a bad time. I mean, not only that, I mean, you know how... Karasu, let's not play games. I distaste our people's love of games. You know who I am, don't you?
I have an idea.
You know who I really am.
I just listen.
And like we had talked about the other day, you would know his family or of his family, but you wouldn't have known Jean in the past.
Right. He does smirk a little and go, you do have a tendency of announcing your full titled name. So I have a general idea.
That's just what you're supposed to do. What's so wrong with that? It's like being honest, you know? You never know how if someone's going to come up to your castle gate and masquerade as someone else, sneak in and take the whole thing over. That's actually happened many times.
And you know why, right? Because of tradition. Because everybody announces who they are. How hard is it to then just be like, yeah, I'm that guy? And they're like, oh, he's honorable. But I agree with you. I'm not being deceitful.
You know who you know what my family is capable of. You know the kind of people they are.
Well,
even if, you know, Brain does feel for me in some way, I couldn't bring someone else into that. I mean, my family would eat her alive.
Question. Seeing how we're all being above board here in this conversation, amongst kin, what brings you so far away from home?
I'm here. I'm to bring a message to the King of the Dwarves. That is my duty. That is the task I've been given by my Lord Father, and that is the task I will fulfill. And while I am away from Malaismere, I'm going to enjoy every single second of it. And maybe, just maybe, I'll get to leave again and again and again, and eventually they'll tire of me and just let me leave Malaismere forever.
It's a shame you took the sword.
It's not a shame.
Kill a guide.
It's not a shame.
I will incite the whole message to the King of the Dwarves.
That I am above game. I have told you 100% the truth of why I have been sent away.
He smirks. Is the message hello?
No, well,
it was more of like a royal greetings and like, hey, you came out from underground, we came back here. Let's maybe not fight each other.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hello.
I kind of in-game would not tell him that just yet, and I would say, Karasu, you know as well as I do, I probably shouldn't, at least right now, just out and tell you, right?
Oh, no, I totally agree with you.
Okay, all right.
You shouldn't.
I'm glad we understand each other.
He just smiles. So you're into adventuring.
I want to be a knight, yes. I want to be a bronze gauntlet. Or at least like them.
He nods. For a town?
The Bronze Gauntlets didn't necessarily have like a town or anything that they represented. They were just like the elite warriors of the past.
He's just trying to feel them out.
I mean, a knight always needs a lord, a master, a cause. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it's, maybe it ends up being my house. Maybe, maybe I will be betrothed to someone else, and it will be her house. Maybe I will get to leave Malaismere and swear myself to a city or a kingdom somewhere. Maybe I will just have my own. I will be sworn to myself, and I can have my own arms. That doesn't sound too bad, actually.
He nods and closes his eyes while pulling out his bow and knocking an arrow and looking off to the left with his eyes closed.
You said you were alive. You said you were alive before the calamity. Did you know any bronze gauntlets?
Did I? GM.
Maybe like one or two.
A couple. He's got his eyes closed and he looks over at you. Maybe. I'll strike that tree over there. Maybe I'll hit the dirt. Maybe I'll miss it completely. Or just maybe I open my eyes and look. He shoots and hits the tree. I'll hit my target. And he rests the bow. It's okay to dream. Don't live with maybes. Have a goal. People without goals are used by people with ambition. Sadly, our people are really good at being led by people with ambition.
At having ambition without boundaries. That's why we got into the calamity in the first place.
He nods. Ambition can be good, it can be bad. It all depends on person. Look, I don't really care about how you feel about Rain. It's good to have friends. It's great to have friends. Friends ups your survivability in the wild. But you got to remember, a town is just like the wild. Completely unpredictable. They think they're safe behind walls, but they have no idea. I like the wild. At least nothing lies to me. He just smiles. You'll enjoy the wild as well.
Maybe I will. I hope that I come to share your feelings. So far, not been my favorite place to be.
There's always hardships. Anywhere you go, life and death is just nature.
Yeah, would you rather be out here with your brothers?
Good point.
But I think right around here is probably where we'll call it for the night. About a half day's journey from Pride's Call in the morning once you wake up. So you guys can all take your long rest, and we'll pick up next session with the morning.
All right.
Ooh, dungeon crawl. Dungeon crawl.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah. After all this heavy drama, I think we need a little dungeon crawl.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Also,
We'll encounter an avalanche.
ew.
Giggle.
Canceled. Canceled.